there's a city that knows the proper way to smash a guitar, yeah, it is this city of rock and roll. And in the footsteps of Hendrix, Cobain, and so many others, another one has been shattered to pieces before kickoff here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Tennessee Titans and the Cleveland Browns. On the Titans sideline, there's head coach Brian Callahan. His guys hoping that one loss last week doesn't become two here. On the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Browns, Kevin Stefanski. His side also occupying playoff position, so might be a rematch we see play out this postseason. From the booth alongside Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott, and we're just about set to get this one started. And here we go at Huntington Bank Field. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. So the Titans ready for their opening drive of the game. Leading the Mouse, the #1 pick in the 2025 NFL Draft out of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here, he's got to play some clean ball.
And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. A stop made at the 36.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Nathaniel Watson there for the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 3rd down, Pollard. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. Here comes the Titans punting unit. And he drives this into the pouring rain. He has it at the 13. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. It's the former first-round pick from Pitt leading them out in his 4th season now here in the NFL, Kenny Pickett.
As a QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, well, you better finish it with no interceptions as well. Even if last week was an uneventful contest for him throwing the football, he did what he needed to do to help them come away with the most important stat, the win.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 20-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Out of the gun, Pickett. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He finds Njoku, complete. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Running left, here's Ford. Good little whip there, looks like about 6. Stopped by Cedric Gray.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive run, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield. The ball's on the 48, here we go, first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hand off running left, Ford. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Pickett working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Opening drive going according to plan. This is 1st and 10 at the 36.
First down. Go.
Now Ford. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Now here's Pickett. Makes the connection. Here's Jerome Ford. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Here's Ford running right. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Let's go.
Another one for Ford. Running in the red zone. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns get the game's first points here in the second. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Titans and Cam Ward headed back out on offense. And he's been somebody who can get the scoring done with his legs just as much as his arm. You can see he's top 5 for touchdowns among NFL QBs. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Again, a run with Pollard. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Titans have a first.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
We've set it down from 37.
Let's go now. Ready. Cowboys.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on. Ready.
Ward, a quick throw, complete. And he'll get it up to the 44. Third and 4 coming up now.
Here we go. 70. Set up.
From the gun, it's Ward. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Now a toss. It's Pollard. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master, seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
1st and 10, it's Pollard. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football in Huntington Bank on its way.
You're set.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Ready. Ready.
To the air with Ward. They're setting up the screen. It's Pollard. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
No.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3.
Ready.
Running for the first with Pollard. And the run will not get there. They're turned away right near that marker. Now it's 4th down. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this.
Ready.
They'll go, it's Pollard. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And the 4th down call pays off as they'll move the chain.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
1st and 10 here. Ward. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
A loss of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Okay, ready.
Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
Got it. Ready. Come on. Set. 6.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. 4th down coming up. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. So the Titans left with a 4th down, and we're going to see Nick Folk after the try. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. The kick by Folk is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Trying to throw this from the gun. To the right and pulled in by Judy. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, and it gave the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
To the left side finds Johnson. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
7-yard gain. And the Browns
On 1st down, here's Pickett. We've got a screen to the running back. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Offense in the hurry up here.
a gain of 12 yards. That's another Browns.
And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Now Pickett. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
He fires one deep down the left sideline. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. This one misses the tight end. So that brings up 4th and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. Sticking in the air with Pickett. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Pressure coming, and he's taken down. The Browns got him. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. Final throw before the break. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal. Not everyone's a fan of the out-of-town scoreboard. We'll keep our focus right here. Let's get back to football with the start of the second half. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Browns send Jerome Ford ready to begin another drive. And he's played a major impact in their passing game, too. Look at this. We're near the end of the season, and he's leading all NFL backs in receiving yards. They'll start on the ground. It's Ford. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
2nd down run by Ford. And he will not get the first, but oh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Here comes the pressure, and he's going to be dropped by the Titans. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down. Brings it in at the 12. And he gets his offense some better field position here to start. It's up close to the 30.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. They'll work against the blitz. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Looking for Tyler Lockett on that play. And it sets up 2nd down.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
They give on 2nd to Pollard. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Finds the in route complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Punting muted out now. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. That's taken at the 15. And I love the effort on that return as he gets him all the way up beyond the 40. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Running is Ford. And he manages to find a little traction on that Soaps field as he fights forward for a couple. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
To throw, Pickett. Called in by Njoku, left side. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
1st and 10. Here's Ford. It's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Chased out to his right. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time in secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never asked for help.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for 4th and 3.
Cowboy 80.
He's back to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Look at Xavier Woods in there to pick it off. And the Titans will take over as he records his first interception of our season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Motioning the tight end now. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Finds him over the middle. And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. Up to the races, middle of the field. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans take a 4th quarter lead. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. Point after by Folk is up and good. And the Titans push their lead to 3.
Round 7.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this 4th quarter, partner. That touchdown just serves it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set, and it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, Pickett. Got him in, it's Njoku. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down. Ford straight ahead. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now and less than a yard.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks instead. Well, the defense is energized with that stop.
Go! 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Desperation time here. That one's caught. Judy has it. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on 4th down.
First and 10 at the 42.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Pickett on 1st and 10. Completed to his running back. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's a Browns first down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Here we go.
Judkins up the middle. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. The rookie out of UCLA in on the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Pickett working from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 4th quarter lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
This return starts at the 5. Good work so far. He's got room. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. First and 10 from the 32. Let's play the drive. Here's Pollard. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And he takes this one up to the 41, so that makes a very manageable now 3rd and short. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Ready? 60 Bison.
From the gun, they go with Pollard. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Titans in the hurry-up, trying to get this play off fast.
First down.
Back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Dialing up a receiver screen. They avoid the defender. We've got a foot race. Past the 20. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans jump in front late. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game.
Browns 14.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Brings in the kick at the 9. Finds some space. He's past the 30. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there. The Browns send Jerome forward, ready to begin another drive. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Throw wheeled in by Njoku. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Setting up to pass. Dump off caught by his back. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Now to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Tillman down the field, and he's got it. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
From the red zone on 1st. He brings it in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. 2nd and 3 now. Back now, pressure coming. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. 7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. Here he is to throw. He finds Njoku, complete. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. So they call a timeout. So that is their final one. And with time left for maybe 2 plays, let's see what they do. Do they chance it, or do they just kick it now? Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. Sticking in the air with Pickett. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. It's 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Still sticking with the passing game. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now.
Titans 17.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So to a chorus of bucks from the dog pound, the Browns take the win at home. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Browns, as with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.